Hey guys, and welcome to You Look Okay to Me. I'm Jam, and today I'm gonna be riding a wave. Not a literal wave, because I'm definitely scared of deep water and I can't really swim, but a figurative wave. I'm gonna be doing storytime videos, okay? Everyone is doing storytime videos on YouTube, and I thought, well, because I'm desperate for likes and views, I'm gonna do one as well. So alright, so I'm gonna be doing a storytime video on the time I was diagnosed with lupus. Yes, probably the brightest and happiest topic you could ever do on a storytime video. For anybody who doesn't know, I have lupus. It's an autoimmune disease that causes joint pain, muscle pain, fatigue. So this all started back in 2014 when I used to go to a performing arts school called the Brit School. And the great thing about the school is that it has a gym that's free to use for everyone. So I used to go to the gym quite a lot, and I used to work out at home quite a lot. You know, I started to get yoked, you know, building those muscles, Tiana Taylor vibes. When I started working out quite a lot, I started to get some aches and pains, which is quite normal. But it was when they started increasing in intensity that I started to get alarmed. Even when I wasn't working out, I was getting pain. I started getting pains in my bones for no reason, and it would keep me awake. I had to get muscle pains for no reason. I'd be really tired to the point where I kept waking up late for school. I started feeling like there was something wrong, so I took myself to the doctor to see if there was something that I could do. She did a blood test and told me, well, can't really find anything. I don't think there's anything wrong. So with illnesses like lupus and other ones, arthritis, you name it, it's hard to diagnose them. But I know my own body, so I decided to do a bit of research, which doctors tell you not to do. And I understand that, but well, I did it anyway. And few illnesses started coming up, things like rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, Crohn's, but lupus also came up. And when I started reading about the illness, I definitely saw some similarities in my own symptoms. So I went back to the doctor and said, hey, can I have these particular blood tests for lupus? Because I think I have that. She referred me to rheumatology. So I went to rheumatology in my local hospital. First lady I went to, I mean, she was really, really nice, but she sort of touched my bones. She looked at me and was like, you have rheumatoid arthritis. Like, how could you possibly know that? It'd be kind of cool if she was the first lady to have x-ray vision. That'd be pretty awesome. I should have maybe took a picture of her or something. You can't really tell someone has arthritis by looking at them. You can suspect, but you can't diagnose it without doing any extra like scans. I was a bit weirded out by that and left. And came back and saw a different doctor the next time. She suspected I had lupus, and so she did a whole load of blood tests. Like, I'm telling you, loads. I believe it was like 3 pages worth of blood tests. I went to the blood test part of the hospital, and I was walking around like the local celebrity. I was like, how many blood tests have you got? 1? Amateur. I'm a loser, okay? You can tell I'm a loser. So after all those blood tests, one of those came back with a positive reading for an antibody that's present in lupus. So I saw another doctor and she sort of confirmed this. But then I came back a third time, and then it was almost like that those appointments never happened. The doctor sort of was like, oh no, you don't have lupus, you have fibromyalgia. So what? To be honest, I was annoyed. I was another word, but I won't use it because I'm trying to keep things PG. When you're going through this process of being diagnosed and people who don't believe you, and then being told you have something and then feeling validated, and then someone taking that away from you, it frankly can really, really get under your skin. After that, I had enough and I was like, okay, I want to be referred to the lupus ward. In Guy's Hospital, there's a ward called the Louise Coote ward, and there, people with lupus and Sjogren's syndrome, and I believe arthritis, can go and get some specialist help. After that, I got referred to that hospital, and I'm definitely very grateful. And I got to speak to a professor in lupus who, he's definitely, I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows his stuff. And he was finally able to confirm to me that yes, he, in his own words, said, of course it's lupus. And those words, I'm telling you, those words just made me feel better. I just took a sigh of relief. When you have a chronic illness and you're going through the process of people telling you it's not anything or it's something else, you do start to question yourself, like, is it me? Am I thinking that it's in my head? And so when someone comes and tells you, hey, no, you do have lupus, it does give you some validation in the way that you feel. So that was the time that I was diagnosed with lupus. It was a long process. So if any of you guys have been diagnosed with some sort of chronic pain, invisible illness, comment below on how long your diagnosis process was or how short it was. If you're currently being diagnosed right now for an illness, check out my other video where I talk about my personal tips on how to deal with, you know, that whole process. Throw us some likes and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.